We are now live on Maxwell Starr's beer review tonight with something from Halifax of Nova Scotia. This is Propeller's. I'm not sure how old this is. I don't. I think I know it's recent that they came out with this, like fall of 2020. Anyway, this is their new Mocha Oatmeal Stout, and yes, you read it right at the top. It's Nitro.
Oh, I didn't read that. Oh, shit.
Yeah, you didn't read that. So yeah, Nitro. It's not quite the same as Nitro like Guinness is. It doesn't have like Guinness has that little widget inside the can that as soon as you pop the top, it blows up, fills the whole thing with nitrogen. Now this is canned like pressurized with nitrogen inside, and it's all released at once. But I find that if you open it right away and then crash it right into your can. In your glass afterwards, like straight up, it actually does a pretty decent job of nitrogenating the beer. Although I have had some cans that didn't do that great. So, but you know what? I digress. So reading the can here says Mocha Oatmeal Stout showcases the best of coffee and beer, brewed dark and decadent with chocolate and locally roasted coffee. Flavors of brown sugar and or milk chocolate are layered on a fresh espresso. Pours up with a pillowy head and velvety smooth mouthfeel. Is there any? Does it have an ingredients list? Is this another one of those damn? No. It doesn't mention lactose.
So I want to point a few things out on this can. Mouthfeel, is that a word?
Hmm?
And then on
does it say delicious mouthfeel or something? Velvety. Oh, it says velvety smooth mouthfeel, which in the terms is how does it feel on your mouth? Velvety smooth, apparently. Which
I didn't actually know mouthfeel was a word though.
Yeah, mouthfeel is a word.
Cool. Definition of mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel is used as a noun to mean the physical sensations in the mouth produced by a particular food. As in, this Cabernet has a dense, tightly woven mouthfeel.
Yeah. Google says
you doubted me and you ended up going to Google.
Google says it's a word.
It's like, okay, Google, what are the ingredients of a Burger King Whopper? You remember that meme, right?
So on the bottom, it also says 180 pour, and it says pour vigorously.
Yeah, and that's what I was just mentioning, like where it's nitrogenated in the can. Like if you pour it on an angle like you normally would a beer, it doesn't work right. You have to actually just basically invert it and then let it pour straight down, which you wouldn't do on any other beer. But with Nitro, they're designed so that they really don't overfill. Now, how big of a glass did you get? Oh, you should be able to just dump it right in.
Yeah.
I got an actual Guinness glass, but I know this Guinness glass is too small, so I have to stop. But anyway, let's crack these things open and get started. So, whoosh, basically like that. I have to stop. But you can see that beautiful. It's not a Guinness, but you can see that beautiful cascade effect of the nitrogen beer.
I actually had to stop too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. My head's not quite as dense as like yours is. Like yours is almost coming across like thick and pillowy. Mine is maybe looks a little bit smaller bubbled than a normal beer, but either way, not bad.
Yep. Very good.
All right.
Yeah, you have a lot thicker head though, for sure.
Yeah, I know.
Coffee. Coffee.
Oh. Yeah, there's the coffee and chocolate.
Coffee.
A nice, like almost like Colombian coffee. It's almost like it's not like deep dark roast. It's just a nice mellow, not quite as crappy as Tim Hortons coffee.
I find Tim Hortons coffee the worst. It's not. I don't drink coffee, but McDonald's. Okay, so McDonald's in this country, McDonald's bought Tim Hortons' brand of coffee, and Tim Hortons had to switch to dark roast. That's when Tim switched to dark roast.
I've heard that too. I'm not sure if it's a rumor or if it's actually true. It's just. But it does really more remind me of like a nice McDonald's coffee, like a nice, satisfying, smooth coffee experience. I mean, it's not like mind-blowingly organic, second cup or some local coffee roaster coffee. It's just a nice. They don't even mention where they get the coffee from. So anyway, yeah. Now the smell's kind of muted because it's got a lot of nitrogen head on it. And I find like nitrogen is really hard to get a
Smell
good
through?
aroma through. Yeah.
Yep. I full smell mine. It's real coffee. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like getting caramel, chocolate, bready, like bread, like brown bread.
I smell all coffee and dark chocolate.
All right. Anyway, Nanahatch.
Down the hatch.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow. That's tasty. And I don't like coffee. I don't even like coffee crisp. That's tasty.
It's got coffee, but again, it's just like that nice cup of medium roast.
And it doesn't have a bitter back end either, not like previous coffee beers.
There's a little bit of bitterness, but it's not super present. And I think a lot of that is the nitro kind of dulls the impact of it. Other than that, you're getting this nice, like this bready, like malt chocolate, like chocolate malt kind of taste to it.
My mouthfeel is good.
Nice and smooth and creamy, isn't it?
Nice and smooth and creamy.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like a little milky. It's not like lactose. You don't get that weird aftertaste in the sweetness that you would get from lactose, but it almost comes across as being a subtly milk chocolate too.
No, it's a good beer. And you say it's out of Halifax, Nova Scotia?
Yeah, it's Propeller. You've probably had Propeller stuff before.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've even been to the brewery. It's just it's just straight downtown Halifax on Cottington Street.
No, it's good. I mean, I don't drink coffee beer, and I wouldn't pick one up per se. But out of good coffee beers, this was right up there. Is this one of their higher sellers?
I don't know. I think it's fairly new. This was canned on October 24th, 2020. So it's only just over 2 months old. So
where's the can on it?
I think it's just a special release, but they made enough to send in New Brunswick, which I'm very thankful of because I really like this beer. Like this is like my 4th or 5th can of it, and I will probably get more.
Where's the date here on this guy? Where's the date?
Oh, it's like mine was stamped underneath Nova Scotia, Canada, right here. You know where it says "pour vigorously."
Yeah, it's stamped in Nova Scotia, but no, I don't see anything. No, I don't see a date.
Oh, it's mine stamped there in small print in yellow. You can see it on the camera. You see it?
Nope.
Right there.
Nope.
Weird. Need glasses.
I have glasses. I have glasses on my face right now.
Sure. Are they working though? Maybe yours doesn't have a stamp. I mean, I'm willing to bet they're all canned around the same point because I think that's around the same time they made the batch to send into Brunswick.
Yeah.
And you got yours at KV, right? I got mine.
No.
KV. Where'd you get yours?
East.
Okay. I would imagine they're pretty much the same. They probably sent a couple cases there to East Point and then a couple cases to KV too, because they're really not that far away, like 20 minutes apart. Anyway, I really like this beer. I'm going to give that a 4 or a 5. What do you think?
My pass is always 2.5. Things I buy at the store are usually 3 and above. I'm going to give this a 3.
So you would buy it again?
I would buy it. If I'm in the right mood, I would buy it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, a 3. I mean, it's probably one of the better coffee beers I've had.
Yeah, and so even as Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, even as a nitro beer, it's pretty good. Like, on New Year's Eve, I was drinking and playing games with others. I think you were there. No, you weren't there. I was drinking cans. I was drinking stouts all night. I drank some Guinness. I drank some Murphy's. I was in a kind of a nitro stout mood. I had a couple of these, too, just because they almost go interchangeably. Like, I would drink this on St. Patrick's Day. I love the nitro beer stuff. And I hope they continue to send this to New Brunswick because it's friggin' delicious.
As your score dictates.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right.
Anyway, I think we should. I think Guy and Raider are probably longing for attention in the Discord channel. So
Give them no attention.
All right, let's go. Let's go do something. Anyway, we thank you for watching, and we'll chat with you folks later.
Cheers.
Clink.